women's team I've seen ever.
Played under him.
No, but I know where they came from. See, Chinese Taipei used to hold that fourth spot, and they were in the second tier. And then, for whatever reason, now I know why, because he's involved. They got those girls from the grassroots and built that team, and they don't even have a couple of their imports. It's incredible, the type of basketball that these ladies are playing.
Can you see that when the camera is on?
You have already recorded him anyway. So.
It's the truth. And you know the truth has the strength of 300 men. Incredible basketball team.
Ready?
Ready? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the second part of the first press conference of game day 4 in Kigali. We are discussing the outcome of the game between Senegal and the Philippines. Senegal winning 87-62. Coach audio-visually, and Yassine Diop, our guest here, and I'm going to start this press conference. Just a quick reminder to our colleagues on the media, please introduce yourself before you ask a question. And this press conference will be conducted in English, and we'll give you some space to ask your questions in French, if that is the case. Yassine, congratulations on the win. Third game, third win. Your reflection on this game, this win against the Philippines.
It was a very tough game, playing against the Philippines because of their height, so it was like a little tough for us in the first half, but we adjusted, and coach told us like what to do and how to adjust our defense, and we were able to have like a good result.
Thank you, Yassine. Coach, usually?
Well, I'm looking at 70 rebounds, which that's deceptive. It jumps off the page, but it's the tempo that coach from the Philippines and Coach Reyes. We faced each other in the Asia Cup in 2014, and they were really good, really good. Thank God we were in the same pool and I didn't have to play them in the semis.
Which team were you coaching?
I was coaching Chinese Taipei. And see, the reason I'm bringing this up, because I know the history of how hard it was for them to develop a team and to bring them here, just to get here to this tournament. That is monumental. And they did it. And they didn't just get here. They wasn't just a tough out. Now these ladies played from whistle to whistle, and that's a culture that was built. And I know it was built. He don't want to take credit. Coach Reyes built that culture. I know he did. And for us to be able to face that, it exposed what we needed to work on. And we wanted to come here to get better. We wanted to come here to mine out and unearth all the dross, if you will, to get away, to peel it off so the diamond can come forward. And that game like that, that's unbelievable data and information for us to uncover who we really can be based on, what we didn't do well. And it took a team like that they're very hard to find to help us understand how better we are. It was a great basketball game. I enjoyed that.
Okay, thank you. I'll open the floor to our colleagues. Malik.
Malik, Fiba Africa, congratulations on you both. Three wins on 3 games. That's amazing. My first question is for Yassine. Given to your first 2 wins and knowing that you already qualified for the semi, I noticed the way you were warming up was a little bit relaxed. So didn't you underestimate your opponent, and didn't you have a lack of concentration or focus in the first quarter?
I think it wasn't like a lack of focus or like underestimating our opponent, but maybe it was like an early game, and maybe we had like a struggle a little bit, to get activated and everything. But we never underestimate our opponent. We knew what we were facing, so I think mentally we were ready and come and prepare for this team. We knew it was gonna be a tough game, So maybe it's just like the early game that got into us, but I don't think we never underestimate any team coming into this tournament.
Coach Otis, it's not a question to reveal the secrets of the locker room, but I just want to know the framework of your speech during the halftime.
Well, ladies, we got to come out, play the game the right way, and play it together, and play as a team, not as individuals, on both ends of the floor. And they just did it. You can say whatever you want. It's what those girls are going to do that matters. And they did it. You saw it right before your eyes. Played not so well, or definitely under their potential the first half. But this team did that to, they only lost 1 point to Brazil. And Brazil's tough. They only lost 1 point. And that tough game had to turn around and play Angry Hungry, who shoots the ball really well. Angry Hungry and Hangry Hungry. They had to play them. And then we played Hungry and them, and then had to come back and play that fast team. That was tough for our girls to get up for it. That was a trap game. And our girls showed resolve 2 games in a row, got behind, came back, and won. Not just won resoundingly. Beat a Brazil team by 10. And then beat that team the way they did after playing 3 days the way we play. Yeah, their best basketball is ahead of them. And I'm excited about what God's going to do with these ladies. Really excited.
Coach, let me just go back in time and think about the game against Brazil. You guys started with allowing 4 straight 3-pointers, and that same scenario happened today, allowing 3 straight 3-pointers against the Philippines, and you found yourself down by 12 in the last 3 minutes of the game. Is that a slow start? Is that mental lapse? What is it exactly about your team?
It's a combination of a couple of things that you put in. It's like baking a cake. It's not one ingredient. It's several ingredients. Number one, when you beat the number 1 hungry each other, give them time. That's what's exciting to me. They're playing at this level and still don't even know who they are.
Okay, you see, you're now 3-0. Semi-finals coming next. Your reflection on, what's the limit for this Senegalese team, and what can you expect from you in the semi-finals?
I mean, why do I have a limit? We here, to compete. So, whatever. God's, put us. Now we ready. So we ready to compete on. And if we can win them semi-finals and get to the finals, then thank God. So, but as of right now, we don't have any limits. We're just here to compete with any team, and try to get the win.
Yeah.
Any questions? So we'll have a question in French from our colleague.
Bonsoir, coach.
Bonsoir, coach. Youssouf Bachi, journaliste à Vox Populi Sénégal. Félicitations. Le processus de reconstruction est en marche. Vu ce qui s'est passé, 3 matchs, 3 victoires. Quelle analyse, appréciation faites-vous du rendement de la prestation de l'équipe durant ces 3 premiers matchs?
Coach, congratulations. Congratulations, coach. And we got 3 games, 3 wins. They're showing that the process is actually growing and is working. So what kind of analysis are you doing? Are you taking from this rebuilding process we are on right now?
We're still building. We're still trying to develop a winning mentality. We're still trying to develop kids to think like professionals. How to approach the game as students to become teachers of one another. Students of one another, to understand how to grow your chemistry. And the tournament does. You can practice against yourself all day, but you'll never get a return like being here, practicing in your own country. This is where the real return comes. That's why those teams, Hungary is so good. They play against the best of the best in Europe. Okay? Now, some of the African teams, Mali won the other day. Okay? We're winning. Look what Rwanda's doing. So there's growth in this continent. But it takes tournaments like this to experience firsthand to continue to grow into the type of possibility that you can be.
On est toujours en train de construire une nouvelle mentalité, une mentalité de gagneur, et ça prend du temps. Et comme vous voyez, c'est ce genre de tournoi-là qui nous aide à pouvoir s'améliorer et à pouvoir voir là où on est avec notre process de construction. Parce que vous voyez, le Mali est en train de gagner, il y a le Rwanda qui est en train de faire la même chose ici, et ça montre tout le talent qu'il y a en Afrique. Mais c'est pas pareil de jouer à domicile et de jouer dans ces compétitions internationales. À domicile, tu ne peux pas avoir une bonne compétition contre les autres équipes locales. Mais par contre, ces tournois-là, ça te donne l'opportunité de jouer avec les meilleurs. Et quand tu joues avec les meilleurs, c'est comme ça que tu peux avoir une idée de la route à prendre pour pouvoir construire ce que tu veux construire.
Une deuxième question. On est en train de manger, l'appétit est là. Maintenant, quelle limite se fixe le coach pour la suite de la compétition?
Now that we are winning and we are getting hungrier, so what limits do you have now moving forward, with us winning?
Yassine said it well. We have no limits. We just set goals. We set short-term goals and long-term goals. Short-term goal is to take every opportunity to improve. Long-term goal is to be the best in the world.
Donc, Yassine l'a bien dit, on n'a pas de limite. On a des objectifs courts qui sont d'essayer de s'améliorer à chaque fois par rapport aux opportunités qui se présentent. Et notre objectif au final, c'est d'être la meilleure équipe au monde.
An immediate goal, win Afro-Basket.
Et entre ces deux-là, l'objectif, c'est de gagner la Afro-Basket prochain.
Une question à Yassine. Capitaine, vous êtes dans un groupe composé en majorité de jeunes. Que retenez-vous de la prestation de ces jeunes que vous poussez à aller de l'avant durant ces trois matchs?
Quick question for Yassine. You are in a group where the majority are young players. So, what do you take from being in a team like where the majority is young players, and what's the experience so far?
Je pense que c'est une expérience très spéciale pour moi parce que c'est la première fois que je joue en équipe nationale et il y a plus de jeunes, des gens qui sont plus jeunes. D'habitude, je joue avec des gens plus âgés que moi. Donc c'est une première pour moi et j'en suis satisfaite parce que c'est des jeunes très talentueuses et qui nous aident vraiment à tourner le banc, à rester, à gagner des matchs. Donc c'est une expérience très positive pour moi et je dis Dieu merci parce que du moment qu'on gagne et le projet marche, donc on peut dire que alhamdulillah.
That's a great experience for me, especially because that's the first time I play with a lot of young players. Because before I was one of the youngest, and it was a different experience. But it's just been great, to have this youth with in the team because they help us not only to do a lot of stuff during the game, but that's the reason too why we are winning games. And she's really excited about this, and she can't wait to see where this takes us.
Une dernière question, Yassine et facile, je vais parler. Coach, vous avez vu la majorité des matchs. Quelle appréciation faites-vous du niveau du tournoi et du niveau des deux équipes africaines en présence du Sénégal et du Rwanda?
Coach, you have been watching all the games here and in the tournament. So, what is your appreciation in regard of the African teams with what Senegal and Rwanda is doing so far in this tournament?
Well, my dear friend, Sarr, he's Senegalese. I'm real happy for him. He's done a really, really good job here. To beat a team from every region of Africa of the world, FIBA Asia, FIBA Europe, FIBA America. You know, I don't know if that's been done before. That wasn't our goal. Still not our goal. Our goal is to win the next game and win our last game. If you win your next game and you win your last game, you might have a chance to win it all. Now you can't lose any. Now it's win or go home. So, you know, we're not going to approach it any different. We're just going to try to play the game the right way.
First of all, he's congratulating one of his dear friends, Sarr, who is doing an amazing job. Donc d'abord, il félicite Sarr qui est en train de faire un très bon travail ici à Rwanda. Et au passage, notre objectif quand on venait ici, c'était de gagner le premier match et d'essayer de gagner un autre pour se qualifier. On a gagné tous les trois et maintenant la situation change parce que l'objectif c'est de gagner tout et maintenant si tu ne gagnes pas, tu rentres. Donc on se prépare pour le match qui vient pour essayer de gagner ça et ensuite aller en finale pour essayer de gagner ça.
Okay, let me thank once again Coach Sarr for translating this press conference. And with that said, we conclude this press conference. Coach, please, and Yassine, all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah,